Mom, your hat is really funny. Oh, dear, your hat's really funny. Thank you. Can I try your hat on? Okay. Whoa, pretty big. Look at Derek. Mom. Look at that funny hat. Hey, Derek, your hat is really funny. Can I try it on? Sure, let me wear yours. Okay. How do we look? Like you're supposed to. Silly. I've got a funny hat for Barney, too. Come on. Okay, let's go. I wonder what the hat's going to be. Oh, that must be that. There you go, Barney. That's too big. Uh-huh, but he's supposed to look funny. It's dark in here. Who turned out the lights?
Hi, everybody!
Barney!
Why, those hats you're wearing are absolutely, positively, willy-nilly silly!
Today was Silly Hat Day at school, Barney. Everyone got to wear the funniest hats they could make.
Oh.
See? My hat is blue and has lots of buttons and gold glitter on it.
All bright and sparkly!
My hat makes me look like a bee. Boing, boing.
Don't sting me!
My hat is green with the funny feather on it.
I thought you had a sweet little bird sitting on your head.
Barney. What do you think of my cap, Barney?
Why, I think I'd call it a real baseball cap. Oh, all your hats are very silly. And I'm wearing just what am I wearing? Oh, I'm wearing an itsy-bitsy, teeny-weeny, silly little top hat.
Oh, a silly hat, a silly hat. I wear it on my head because that's where it's at. And I know it looks as funny as can be. Oh, a silly hat, a silly hat. I wear it on my head because that's where it's at. And I like it cause it feels like part of me. It may be too big or it may be too little. It might even have a hole in the middle. And it might be colored red or blue or green. And if someone saw a silly hat that I had on my head because that's where it's at, they think it was the funniest thing they've seen. Oh, a silly hat, a silly hat. I wear it on my head because that's where it's at. And I know it looks as funny as can be. Oh, a silly hat, a silly hat. I wear it on my head because that's where it's at. And I like it cause it feels like part of me. It may be too big or it may be too little. You might even have a hole in the middle. And it might be colored red or blue or green. And if someone saw my silly hat that I had on my head because that's where it's at, they think it was the funniest thing they've seen. And I like it cause it feels like part of me.
Feathers and buttons and baseballs.
Your hat was too big when we first put it on you, Barney.
I guess I just grew too big for it.
Barney, when we grow up, what kind of hats do you think we'll wear?
What do you mean, Derek?
I mean, when we get older and we have jobs, what kind of hats do you think we'll wear then?
Oh, there are lots and lots of different jobs, and people wear different hats when they do them.
When I grow up, I want to be a fireman and wear a hat like this.
Oh, hurry, put out the fire!
I could be a farmer like my grandfather. He had a farm in the Philippines.
Why, then you could grow lots of yummy vegetables!
I want to be a police officer when I grow up.
To help people, that's nice. Why, you can be anything you want to be when you grow up.
How about you, Derek? What do you want to be when you grow up?
See if you can guess. I love to read books about outer space and the rockets that fly there. I like to look at the stars at night. Someday, I want to be an astronaut.
An astronaut! Spaceship is pointing up, sir.
Check,
Rockets are ready, sir.
check,
Astronaut's cabin is ready, sir.
check. All systems are go. But where's our astronaut?
There, sir.
reported search.
Check.
I wish the spaceship was big enough for all of us. Me too. I'd love to go with you.
I'm sorry, this rocket only has room for one astronaut. But I wish I could share the ride with you too.
Oh, Derek, you'll be the best astronaut.
Okay, it's time for me to fly to the moon.
Hey, don't forget to try and say hi to the man on the moon.
Good luck, astronaut Derek. Prepare for countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blast off.
Flying high in the sky, he'll look back and wave goodbye as the spaceship is flying away. Past the Earth and the stars, he'll see Jupiter and Mars as the spaceship is flying away. For it's 1, 2, 3, lots of fun for you and me. Derek's the captain of the day. Hooray! When he leads the way, everything is a-okay as his spaceship is flying away. Hip hooray!
Okay now, team. Let's bring him back home again.
Flying high in the sky, he'll look back and wave goodbye as his spaceship is flying back home. To the Earth, past the stars, he'll see Jupiter and Mars as the spaceship is flying back home. For it's 1, 2, 3, lots of fun for you and me. Derek's the captain of the day. Hooray! When he leads the way, everything is a-okay as his spaceship is flying back home. Hip hooray!
Here he comes in for a landing. Yay!
Wow, what a flight!
You were a terrific astronaut, Derek.
Yeah, you were out of this world. Maybe they'll tell your story on TV.
Yeah, in the news. Boy flies to the moon.
Oh, my!
Hello everyone, I'm Sean, and here's what's happening today. Just now, super-duper astronaut Derek flew in his rocket around the moon. Here now is reporter Tina with Derek the astronaut.
Thank you, Sean. I'm Tina here with astronaut Derek. What was your favorite part of the rocket ride?
Seeing all the stars and the moon.
Did you miss anything here on Earth?
I sure did. I missed all my friends.
Oh.
Thank you, astronaut Derek.
You're welcome, reporter Tina.
Back to you, newsman Sean.
Thank you, Tina, and now for the weather.
Today's weather looks pretty sunny.
But keep your umbrellas close in case of rain.
Uh-oh, sounds like you were a pretty good weatherman, Sean.
What falls down out of the sky, splashing down from up so high, makes things wet that once were dry. It's the rain, rain, rain.
Oh, goody! Looks like the rain stopped.
What comes up at the break of day brightly shines while we sing and play. In the evening what goes away, it's the sun, sun, sun.
The sun feels warm. Uh-oh, it's getting colder.
What makes winter look so white falls down softly through the night. Very cold and oh so white, it's the snow, snow, snow.
It stopped snowing. What now?
What goes by but can't be seen and makes noise on the window screen. When it hits the trees they lean, it's the wind, wind, wind.
Oh, that breeze feels good. Maybe I should get my kite. Oh, yes, the sun's out again. It feels so nice and warm.
And there's another good thing about the sun coming back out.
What's that?
We can play some more.
Okay, here we go. What a pretty day. Oh, stop for the school crossing, please. Okay. Okay, Derek and Tina, it's safe to cross now.
Bye, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. So long. Who are you pretending to be, man?
I'm a taxi driver. People pay me to give them rides in my car.
Oh.
Taxi! Yes, sir. Where can I take you? To the veterinarian. The veterinarian? That's a doctor for animals. Is your puppy sick? Yes, he has an owie. Then hop right in. We better hurry. Here we are at the veterinarian's office. How much do I owe you? Only $1, please. Here you are. Thank you. You're welcome. I hope your dog gets better. Man, I thought you were a taxi cab driver. I was, but now I'm pretending to be a farmer, and I brought my sick rooster to the veterinarian.
Welcome to Dr. Tina's office. She's a very fine veterinarian.
She'll make our pets feel better.
Here comes the doctor now.
She had a little rooster by the barnyard gate. That little rooster was her playmate. That little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo, dee-doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doo. He had a little cat by the barnyard gate. That little cat was his playmate. That little cat went meow, meow, meow. That little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo, dee-doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doo. He had a little dog by the barnyard gate. That little dog was his playmate. That little dog went bow, wow, wow. That little cat went meow, meow, meow. That little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo, dee-doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doo.
There, that should make your pets feel better. Say thank you, little rooster. Say thank you, little kitty. Meow, meow, meow. Say thank you, little puppy. Roof, roof. Thank you, Dr. Tina. You're welcome. Oh, Barney, the music's so beautiful. I want to be a dancer someday. Maybe I can take dance lessons after my dad finds a new job.
That sounds like fun.
Would you like to dance with me, sir?
Oh, I'd absolutely love to.
Thank you for being my dancing partner, Barney.
It was my pleasure.
He does. Barney, Derek says you have some grown-up friends who got to play with toys at their jobs. That's right. Tell them, Barney.
Well, I'll do better than tell you. Why don't I show you? Oh, come on.
Boys and girls, ladies and gents, Kathy Burke's Marionettes proudly presents its world-famous Clown Circus!
Well, now, everyone, I'd like you to meet my good friends, Doug and Becky.
Hi, everyone. I told you Barney is the one who grew up to play with toys.
That's right, Derek. We put on shows for children with our marionettes.
Marionettes? I thought they were puppets.
Oh, well, that's right. A marionette is a puppet that works with strings. Like this, you see?
Wow.
Would you all like to make your own marionette walk and dance?
Yeah.
We brought a duck marionette for each one of you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes 4 little ducks.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
4 little ducks that I once knew. Fat, one's skinny, one's fair, one's two. But the one little duck with the feather on his back, he led the others with a quack, 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 quack. He led the others with a
Quack, quack, quack. Oh, boy.
down to the river they would go. Wibble wobble to and fro. But the one little duck with the feather on his back, he led the others with a quack, 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 quack. He led the others with a
Quack, quack, quack. Oh, boy.
down by the river they would come. Wibble wobble, ho hum hum. But the one little duck with the feather on his back, he led the others with a quack, 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 quack. He led the others with a
Quack, quack, quack.
he led the others with a quack, quack, quack.
Oh, boy, that was terrific.
Thank you for teaching us.
Thank you for coming, Doug and Becky. This was so much fun.
Thank you for the marionette. Thank you.
Oh.
Those are really neat.
Marionettes were terrific.
Whoa, look at this hat. Pretty neat. How do I look? Great. We learned how to make those hats in class today. Would you like us to show you how?
Yeah. Yay.
Derek, will we get some newspapers from the recycling bin? Sure.
Great.
First, we put the newspaper over your head. Are you still under there? I'm still here. Are you sure I'm gonna like this? You're gonna love it. Next, we put tape around your head so that the hat fits just right. Oh, neat. I like this. I like this.
Oh, you've got a spot right there.
Oh, there.
It still looks like a big newspaper over her head.
But just watch. Now we fold the newspaper into any fun shape you want your hat to have. Neat! We can pretend this is a factory.
Uh-huh. A place where they make things and put them together.
Yeah, our very own hat factory. Let's make a hat for Barney. Okay.
Oh, it's fun when everyone has a special job to do.
My job is spreading the glue for the button.
That's a pretty sticky job, but stick with it.
My job is to put the button on.
Button, button, Sean's got the button.
And my job is to put the feather on.
And that's a feather in your cap.
My job is to be sure every hat is made just right. Yep, looks beautiful. Nice work, everybody.
Oh boy, I can't wait to try it on. Oh boy, it looks great. Up you go. All right now.
There you are, Barney.
Whoa, the perfect dinosaur size. Oh, thank you, men. And thank you all for doing such a fine job on my hat.
You're welcome, Barney. Barney, there is another job I would like to have when I grow up.
Oh, what's that?
I would like to paint houses.
Oh, I think that would be a very colorful job.
Might not have
We will. I can tell.
Well, we might not.
Huh?
Honey, the painters are here. Oh, goody. Hello, Mr. Painter. My husband and I are glad you're here to paint our house.
Yes, ma'am. Have you picked the color?
Yes, we would like it to be orange.
We better get started.
Let's go, come on.
You two are off to a good start. Pass one window, tidy-o. Pass two windows, tidy-o. Pass three windows, tidy-o. Jingle at the window, tidy-o.
Jingle, 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 Joe. Jingle at the window, tidy-o. Jingle, 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 Joe. Jingle at the window, tidy-o.
Oh, their house is going to look just lovely.
Pass one window, tidy-o. Pass two windows, tidy-o. Pass three windows, tidy-o. Jingle at the window, tidy-o. Jingle, 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 Joe. Jingle at the window, tidy-o. Jingle, 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 Joe. Jingle at the window, tidy-o. Jingle, 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 Joe. Jingle at the window, tidy-o. Jingle, 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 Joe. Jingle at the window, tidy-o.
Pass one window.
Pass two windows. Pass three windows.
Jingle at the window, tidy-o.
Wow, this is neat. We did really good.
Really?
Oh, our house looks beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Barney.
You're welcome. But now I think it's time to clean up.
Clean up, clean up, everybody everywhere. Clean up, everybody do your share. Clean up, everybody everywhere. Clean up, everybody do your share. Clean up, everybody everywhere. Clean up, everybody do your share.
It was fun pretending to be grown-ups today, Barney.
Oh, it sure was. You were an astronaut, and news reporters, and a taxi driver, and a veterinarian, hat makers, and house painters.
That's right, but there's one thing we all want to be when we grow up.
Oh, what's that?
Your friend.
Oh, and I'll always be your friend, too.
I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? I love you, you love me. We're best friends like friends should be, with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
So long. See you soon. Hello again to all my friends. I'm glad you came to play. Our fun and learning never ends. Here's what we did today. Isn't it fun pretending to be a grown-up, like a firefighter, or a police officer, or an astronaut? You can be anything you want to be when you grow up. A veterinarian, a house painter, or a cab driver. Even a ballerina. And if you grow up to be a reporter on TV, you can tell everyone the news that I love you.
Join Barney and friends again Monday morning at 9:30. Now, stay tuned for Lamb Chops Play Along here on WQED 13, where kids belong.
Barney and Friends is funded in part by Kimberly Clark, makers of Huggies diapers, baby wipes, and training pants, proud to support the development of happy babies, and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and the annual financial support from viewers like you.
Presentation of Barney and Friends on WQED is brought to you by Hills Department Stores. Hills is the place for kids.